Welcome to solverfy.
This problem deals with converting polar coordinates to Cartesian coordinates and converting Cartesian coordinates into polar coordinates. This can be done using these four formulas. X equals r cosine theta, y equals r sine theta, r equals the square root of x squared plus y squared, and theta equals the inverse tangent of y divided by x. Part A wants us to find the Cartesian coordinates xy from the polar coordinates 4.3 centimeters and 214 degrees. So we know, using the formulas above, x equals 4.3 cosine of 214 degrees and y equals 4.3 sine 214 degrees. Therefore, after plugging it into your calculator, we find that x equals negative 3.56 centimeters and y equals negative 2.4 centimeters. Now, part B asks for us to use the x and y we just found and convert to the Cartesian coordinates of negative x and y to polar coordinates. So the Cartesian coordinates we're using are 3.56 centimeters and negative 2.4 centimeters. Using our equation for r and theta above, we know that r equals the square root of 3.56 squared plus negative 2.4 squared. And we know that theta equals the inverse tangent of negative 2.4 over 3.56. This gives us an answer that r equals 4.3 centimeters and theta equals negative 33.99 degrees, which when you add 360, theta equals 326.01 degrees. Part C is asking for the same thing as Part B, just at the Cartesian coordinates negative 2x, negative 2y. This is at the coordinates 7.12 centimeters and 4.8 centimeters. Again, using the formulas above, we know that r equals the square root of 7.12 squared plus 4.8 squared. And theta equals the inverse tangent of 4.8 divided by 7.12. And therefore we know r equals 8.6 centimeters and theta equals 33.99 centimeters. Part D is the same as Part B and C, just at the Cartesian coordinates at the coordinates 3x and negative 3y, which is the point negative 10.68 centimeters, 7.2 centimeters. Again, using the formulas above, we know that r equals the square root of negative 10.68 squared plus 7.2 squared. And theta equals the inverse tangent of 7.2 over negative 10.68. Now we know r equals 12.9 centimeters, and theta would equal negative 33.99. However, when you look at where 33.99 degrees is on the graph, you'd see that it would be at a point where y is negative and x is positive. When you're looking at our Cartesian coordinates and you see that y is positive and x is negative. So this means that due to the range of the inverse of tangent, the angle would actually be 180 plus negative 33.99. Therefore, the theta for our answer equals 146.01 degrees.